And a pro-life basketball update. Shout out to the Lion Den community. Shout out to A Weapons, who represent this midlife music. And shout out to Big Ticket, man. Been holding it down, represent pro basketball, man. And shout out to Two Wall for TV, and shout out to Brandon Sport TV, man. Shout out to Kareem, the report. Now let's get to this video. The Lakers' lack of size. Huge mistake of letting Anothony Davis go. Now, ever since this trade, the Lakers been playing well. You know, ever since that they got Luka Doncic. And, you know, the Davis trade have not helped the Los Angeles Lakers. And like I said, Anothony Davis went to the front office, which I think that, you know, when it comes to Rob didn't want to hear what Davis had to say, man. All the Lakers need was a big. And let Anothony Davis play play the four. Because the Lakers was playing exceptionally well without signing Luke. Now, all of a sudden, you know what I mean, the Lakers is playing with no sides. And Alex Lynn is a bomb that the Lakers have picked up. You know, see, they raised, Christian Wood and got Alex Lynn. And the Lakers lost against the Jazz last night. And this is Alex Lynn debut on the Lakers. You know, AD was the vocal point for the Los Angeles Lakers, and I think the Lakers was just reaching a peak and being a title contender. Now, this Luke and LeBron duo is not going to fit. Hey, bro, what's going on to you? How's it going? Yeah, I just think, you guys, that the duo with LeBron and Luka is not going to go. Lakers is lacking size. Huge mistake on letting Anothony Davis go. And it's going to backfire LA because Luka, he needs the ball just as much as LeBron James need the ball. And the Lakers going to have to continue to play freely. You know, they was doing better without Luke. Now, it's going to backfire because when Anothony Davis went to the front office and says that all we need is a big man and move Anothony Davis back to the four, them guys was already playing well before Luke came. You know, I think some people already know, even Big Ticket already saying that even though LeBron James may not know about the trade, but you got to see the relationship with LeBron and AD. AD was just going to the front office like, man, we need a big man, man. You can move me into the four. Because how things going to go so far with LA and this lineup with Luke and LeBron, it's not going to go. It's not going to fit.
It's Luka, and
It's just not going to fit.
making his second start. Which still looks odd, and it's going to look odd for a while, I would imagine. Doncic here early on. Fakes behind the back, then he told his guys, you got to be ready. Hachimura was ready the second time around, and the Lakers take a 3-point lead. Doncic loses it, and it's a mad scramble the other way. Jordan Clarkson will finish. It's a 4-point lead. That's got to be a violation of some sort. Apparently not. Deontay George, not a charge, not a walk. Play on. Jazz have the lead. Austin Reeves from the behind the back dime to the bottom of the bucket. You got to make that one count. Luka finds his guy behind the 3-point line. Doncic, 16 for assists, 5 turnovers on the night. It's Utah's night. Let's get to the Jazz. There's Clarkson through traffic. He had 21, 9 boards, 7 assists. Lauri Markkanen, corner 3 all alone. He had 32 and 5. There's Luka on the loss tonight.
We can go very far. Obviously, today I felt a little bit rusty. 2 games in after my approaching this break, so we gotta rest. For me, I think it's more mental rest than anything else. But still gotta work. So I'm excited about this break, and I can't wait to go back to play.
Years ago, they lose by 12, 131-119, snapping the 6-game win streak. They headed to the all.
I'm sorry, y'all. Alex Len is a bomb that the Lakers pick up. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board and think of how they're going to re-sign Mark Williams. Because, Alex Len's a bomb. On his debut, man, people on the Utah Jazz was getting points, a lot of points in the paint last night game. A lot of people was catching lobs, and Alex Len, he's a bomb, man. If you've seen how many points was in the paint that Utah had, Utah, they're not even a transition team, but they got out in transition. They played Utah basketball yesterday. See, the biggest downfall for LA is their sides. When they did had AD, and AD was coming to show that, he could be the one of the Lakers' best bigs, and that all Lakers have to do is just probably go into the buyout and get a center. Maybe if you really think about it, I'm looking at this. Maybe if the Lakers would have kept Anthony Davis and went after and got Mark Williams and got rid of Cam Reddish and Danton Connect, I think Lakers would have got elite center like a Mark Williams. But now everything's backfiring because you got rid of Anthony Davis, the main vocal point. You couldn't go wrong, keeping Davis. I think everything that we seen, I think this was something that LeBron went through Rob, man, and LeBron trying to play like nothing happened. He wasn't aware that this trade with Anthony Davis and Luke, he didn't even really have no knowledge of knowing what was going on. But I said this is gonna make or break LA, man. Like I really think that this is gonna really make and break the Lakers, man. It can either make them a title contender or it can break them. And last night you seen points in the paint. And Utah, they're not even 500 team, let alone Utah. They're not even a 500 team.
All-Star break, 32-20. Alex, the Lakers signed Alex Len, 7 foot tall, 250 pounds. I'm sorry, this, but the big. Oh, my bad. Damn, that wasn't what was in there. I just read. That just came to me. The Lakers needed size and physicality, which he did not provide. After the Knicks trade with Mark Williams and the Charlotte Hornets, they waived Christian Woods to create an open roster spot. He missed the season after recovering from off-season surgery. But tonight was a tough first start for Alex Len, who did not do a whole lot. Got some good cardio in. Other than that, 22 minutes, 2 of 5, 2 offensive rebounds. So he had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 3 personal fouls. Not much. You probably just met the team yesterday. The Lakers had no interior presence with him on the court. Loud, the Utah Jazz just shoot 52%.
Look, man, Lakers is way better than signing Luka Doncic, than signing Alex Len. Jackson Hayes is way, way better player than Alex Len. For some reason, Lakers gotta always change the roster, and it's backfiring. It's going to backfire for this season. I feel that it's going to backfire because Anothony Davis was the vocal point for LA. I feel Lakers didn't have to do too much. I mean, right there, you seen that they did too much. So they got what, like I said, like Brandon Sport TV said, they got what they got, and let it play out, man. Let it play out. There should be no excuse, man, because why will you move Anothony Davis and bring in Luka Doncic when Anothony Davis went to Rob and said, all we need is a big man, man? They probably could have got Mark Williams. Lakers was not that far from being elite contender. It was not that far. Because those guys was all of a sudden they was playing. It wasn't just because we got Luka Doncic, all of a sudden Lakers start playing. They was already playing before they got. Now you about to see how bad the Lakers going to really start playing. How you lose against Utah? You lose against the Utah Jazz at their home. There was oversized, no bid, because you get rid of Anothony Davis for Luke. Davis is a way much better player than Luke. Way better than Luke. You about to see. You're about to see expectations. It's going to always set in. Because playing alongside with LeBron James, the expectation is going to run high, man. You just got to think, the Lakers was playing exceptionally well, man. You know what I mean? Before the Davis trade, man. All they needed was a center, man. But now, you know what I mean? You about to start seeing what the Lakers made of, man. And like I said, man, they're gonna go right back. They're gonna go back. You know what I mean? Like Rob can go right back to drawing board and says, why haven't we picked up Mark Williams? And even though when they decide to get Mark Williams, you're gonna start seeing how everything backfired, because they didn't need to change their roster too much, man. All they have to do was get a bid and let Anothony Davis play the 4, man. Now, why to me, why are you still trying to figure everything out in the flow of your offense? The Lakers was already playing. Now, Luke, it's going to take Luke to get in the flow of the Lakers offense, man. It might not, you know what I mean? Just say, man, it might not click the way Lakers fans, you know what I mean, want to see, you know what I mean, a great duo with, you know what I mean, LeBron and, you know what I mean, Luka Doncic, man. The chemistry might not kick, you know what I mean, like how Davis and Anthony Davis, you know, you had the best duo, Davis and LeBron James, man. That's one of the most best duos you had. Now it's gonna probably, because due to injuries, Luke's he's still fighting his injury, man. It's like he gotta go and prove himself that he's worth every bit of $125 million, man. He gotta go out there and play and prove that he's worth $125 million.
Been from the floor. Laurie Marketing was 11 of 18, 6 of 10 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 32 points plus 35. Walker Kessler plus 23. He had 16 points. Jordan Clarkson had 23 points. He was plus 33. Tonight just wasn't it, Ocho. And we knew this was going to be a problem because of their ability to defend. And right now, they don't really have guys. You look at the guys, they don't have defensive guys. I don't know why they only allowed, unless Jackson Hayes got hurt, I don't know why he only played 7 minutes. But he left the ball game and didn't come back in. He was 2 of 2 from the field, 7 points. 7 minutes with 4 points. But they can't defend, Ocho. Austin Reeves struggled shooting the 3 tonight. So did Luka. But Luka's going to take a while. He's been out almost 7 weeks.
Since December. Yeah.
Yeah, since Christmas. So it's going to take him a while to get his rhythm back. But they didn't defend. And when you don't defend and you don't shoot the ball well, you end up going down by 24, 26 points. You end up losing by 12. But the game really wasn't close. Don't let the final score fool you. The game was not this close.
Hey, but listen, the Lakers, as opposed,
this 7-second trick helped me at the age of 62 eliminate type 2 and toss out my insulin. If I were to die tomorrow, I would want every diabetic, including you, to know that.
to the last game, the Lakers came out flat. They came out flat. They played very uninspired. Obviously, Jackson Hayes only getting 7 minutes, having maybe four points. What was it? 4, 6 points?
Yeah, 4 points.
Something
7
like
minutes.
And ever since he was out of the game, I think he's the only defending presence that could really be inside the paint and be able to defend to some extent. After that, it was just a goddamn layup line basically for the Utah Jazz.
Layup and dunks. How many lobs did you see? I mean, they're throwing lobs from out of bounds.
It was Lob City. It was Lob City. Now, also, one of the things you have to notice about this game, too, when the Jazz played the Lakers the first...
Let me tell y'all, Alex Len, he's not a rim protector. He's not a good rim protector, man. Alex Len on the Lakers, when you seen his debut against the Utah Jazz, versus Utah Jazz, he was just in there, man. He's not a Lakers rim protector, man. And this is the reason why, you know what I mean, Rob is going right back to the drawing board. He's gonna relook at Mark Williams. This is why they miss Davis, man. Because you're gonna see this man is not gonna be able to take the Lakers to the promised land, man. Luke Doncic, you know what I mean, it's not gonna take the Lakers to the promised land. Luke need the ball more than LeBron James need the ball, man. And the Lakers could have ran it back with AD, man. See, that tells me, man, they didn't have no intentions keeping Anthony Davis, man. They just like went behind his back, man. The Lakers was playing exceptionally well, you know what I mean, before the Luka Doncic trade, man. They was playing exceptionally well, man. And it's gonna backfire. It's gonna back because Anthony Davis says all we need is just get us elite center, man. Like if the Lakers would have picked up Mark Williams, still kept Anthony Davis, man. The Lakers already was playing exceptionally well, man. They didn't need to change too much of their offense, man. Anthony Davis was having an MVP year, man. One of the best rim, protectors that the Lakers have in a long time. You know what I mean? And that 2020 win in the bubble, when they picked up Dwight Howard and McGee. Davis was one of the best Lakers rim protectors that they had for a long time, man. And now you about to start really seeing what the Lakers is made of, man. You about to start seeing what the Lakers is really made of, man. And watch what I tell you, man. What Rob is going to do, he's going to go right back into the drawing board. They're going to relook at Mark Williams. Watch what I tell you, man. And listen what Big Ticket and Brandon Sports is saying too, man. I'm telling you, man. We telling you what's going to be the Lakers' downfall.
First time they turned the ball over, I think maybe 18, 19 plus times. This game, they were able to protect the ball a little bit more. They didn't have as many turnovers. And obviously with the Lakers coming out as flat as they did and the Jazz being efficient as they were from the line, I forgot, I think Collier had 20. What was it? Why you say
Laurie Marketing?
Well, yeah, Marketing and Young Bull was balling, man.
Yeah.
Young Bull was
He
balling.
versatile. He can score, he can rebound, he can facilitate. Yeah, he's been an all-star. He's been an all-star. We know Jordan Clarkson can heat it up with the best of them. John Collins had a nice game tonight, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and assists, 2 blocks. You could tell early on, though, Joe, the way the Lakers came out. They came out really with no enthusiasm. They didn't defend. They didn't attack the basket. They look at the free throws. I mean, they call free throws, and you're 17 to 30.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Luka is going to take Luka a little minute to get going, to get his rhythm back. Austin Reeves, you're going to have games like this. You're going to have games like this. It's hard to be on every single night. It's hard to be on every single night, and tonight just happened to be one of those.
Yeah, he had played well. Reeves had really played well, say, the last 8 to 10 ball games. He'd been really well, had a career high 45 points. And when Luka and LeBron were both out of the game, played well the other night when Luka first got there. So, yeah, he had a down night tonight. He didn't shoot the ball. He ended up with 15 and 11 assists. Did a great job of facilitating. Only had 1 turnover, so you can live with that. But he didn't shoot the ball well. He was 1 of 10 from the 3-point line. Jackson Hayes left with a facial contusion. So that's probably why you got Land playing probably more minutes than you really wanted him to play. Koloko also got 9 minutes. But they just don't have bigs. They don't have bodies to really throw at people. And the guys that they throw out there, that's all they're doing. They're throwing out there. Jackson Hayes is really a guy you don't none of their bigs you run offense for, Ocho. They run lobs, get it off you want points, get it off the rim, offensive rebound, and put it back in. That's how you're going to get your points because we're not running anything for you.
Right. Now, obviously, I think if Jackson Hayes is there, he's some type of defensive presence. Yeah. Obviously, with his length, he's tall. And the Lakers just couldn't seem to keep up with the pace that the Jazz had.
See, without Jackson Hayes, Lakers nothing. Jackson Hayes fits the Lakers, everything Lakers look for. Lobs, they can run nice screen. Jackson Hayes is a good, a good rim protector. Better than Alex Len. So here's my thing. I believe that Rob is gonna go back and he's gonna eventually make that deal. Lakers gonna end up probably re-signing Mark Williams. Because they don't have no better center that they can find besides Mark Williams. So that Mark Williams trade might still be on the table for the Lakers. But I'm gonna say this to you guys, man. That's the lack of the Lakers' size. This is when they miss AD, man. It's like, man, when you LeBron James and you go through a whole stack of cards, man, and you got one of the best players coming out saying that, hey man, all we need is a big. Listen, all we need is a big. Let me go back into the four. You're gonna see how exceptional AD played going back to the four. He can play the weak interior, man, and it's like I said, Lakers they was already on the groove of playing the style that they was playing, man. It's gonna be hard when you got a guy like Luke. He got to adjust. He got to get back into form. He's not near in form. He been out for several weeks. At least Anthony Davis you can trust. But if the Lakers would just sign a big, they was playing exceptionally well, man. And this is why everything gonna backfire. This is why LeBron he's gonna be checking out after this season, after this year, because they're not gonna have a successful year, because unless, like I said, unless Rob look back at the drawing board and sign and see if that Mark Williams trade is on the table. Other than that, I just don't really see the Lakers going to be any title contender. And I want to say to Shaq, yeah, you told Charles. I know you told Charles that the Lakers, was a contender team. And Charles, watch everything Charles said, that Lakers is not a contender. And Lakers cannot be a contender unless they get a lead center. Don't get me wrong. Jackson Hayes helped the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is a beast. For some reason, he played 7 minutes last night versus Utah. We don't know if he was hurt. We don't know if injury had played. Played part of him setting out. Last night versus the Jazz. But like I said, man, when it comes to Alex Len, man, his debut, man, Utah had a field day. They was throwing the ball inside. They was getting lobs. Lakers didn't really have no rim protector, man. And like I said, Alex Len, he's not the Lakers, rim protector, man. They need someone that can get down there, block some shots, get some rebounds. So like I said, Lakers might go back. They might see if that Mark Williams, if that Mark Williams deal is still on the table, man.
Well, they you know what? They end up taking the lead because the Jazz had a scoring drought, and that's what happened. It's a game of runs. The Lakers got their run, and then all of a sudden, they relaxed, wouldn't play any defense, and layup, dunk, layup, three. The next thing you know, the game is blown wide open. But they're gonna have to do a better job. JJ is gonna have to find a combination. Look, he's searching right now. The three guys that gonna start is probably Reeves, Luka, and LeBron. We'll see mix and match with Jackson Hayes. Probably Rui is going to be the other guy that starts. But Vanderbilt, they're rough on him tonight. Bronny got in at mop up time, got him a 9 quick point, hit 2 threes, 1 or 2 from the free throw line.
Nice little floater, little floater.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked very comfortable.
Great content needs a great audience, like Santa Claus needs cookies.
What? No cookies for Santa? No!
With TubeBuddy, you get everything you need to grow.
Again with game 2
of the Luka Doncic era for the Lakers, taking on the Jazz. Jazz have not been good this year. You'd think maybe Lakers would have a good one against them early on. Look at Doncic, the dish to Rui Hachimura for 3 in the corner. He's as good a distributor as there is in the league. Lakers trail 33-30 after their opening quarter. There's 6 minutes to go in the second. Lakers trailer. Doncic, turnover. Jazz in transition. Clarkson, fast break layup. Jazz now up 4. Later in the quarter, Jazz up 6. Doncic thinks it's a charge on Keontae George. George somehow still gets the jumper to fall. Jazz lead by 8 at the half. Pick it up third quarter. Lakers down 8. Doncic drives. Kicks to Austin Reeves. Reeves nails the 3. Again, look at Luka. That is showtime.
Now, the Los Angeles Lakers, they don't want to play where they don't get too off from the floor of the offense. I think last night was they didn't play within the flow. They didn't, like I said, they played with a lack of urgency. Was no urgency out there in last night's game. And, you know, I feel they got Luka started early in the game, and they just got to play with the flow of the offense. I think, you know, as long as they have Jackson Hayes, he only played 7 minutes due to an injury, I believe. They was trying out Alex, Lynn. I think Alex Lynn's a bum. I really think. I don't even know why he was there. Another thing is, Lakers moved and got rid of Christian Wood for Alex Lynn, man. And Alex Lynn's a bum, man. He's not the Lakers rim protector. You see that in last night's game. You seen how many layups Utah was able to score. Points in the paint was a must last night's game, and you seen that. See a lot of dunks. See a lot of, alley hoops from the inbounds. Utah was able to execute, They played Jazz, ball, man, Lakers gonna have to regroup, man. And like I said, man, I don't think this guy that you're looking at on the screen can take the Lakers to the promised land, man. I think Rob is going to really have to dig, man, and see who they gonna sign as a big, man. Just like I said, see if that Mark Williams trade is still on the table, man. What do you go from here?
Down on 5, 7 minutes in the third. Jazz up 10. Clarkson, bucket over Hachimura. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Utah up 12. Just over 5 minutes to go. Jazz up 17. In transition. I tell you what, the player that had a big game last night, Lauri Markkanen. Jazz up 20. Markkanen 32 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. Doncic 16.
No, Markkanen wasn't having it, man. He like, not my house, man. He might have a little bad night the first game. They played it in LA, but man, Mark was huge, man. He like, not in my house, man. 32 points. Every shot he just threw up was going in, man. He like, not in my house. And like I said, man, Jazz is not a good team for the Lakers to lose to, man. I think Lakers just didn't play with no kind of urgency, man. I think that they just, like I said, they just played with, without their rhythm. I just think that the last games they won, these games that they have won, it was playing Lakers basketball. They're playing in the rhythm. Everybody was getting a chance. I just think that they got Luka, trying to get Luka going. Like I said, I wanted to see Lakers continue to play in the rhythm that they was playing. And I just think Luke need to have the game come to him. You know, I just think, the 5 fouls, the 5 turnovers, you know what I mean? Luka Doncic made some careless mistakes. You know what I mean? 16 points, but I think Lakers didn't play in the flow of their offense. You know, I think this will be the Lakers' downfall because Luka Doncic, he's a ball dominant. He got to have the ball. LeBron James is a ball dominant. He got to have the ball, and then it's not just going to work. The chemistry, I think it all is going to take some time. It's gonna be up to Luke, man. Because you gotta remember, before they signed Luke, Lakers was already playing. They was already playing. It was just like LeBron had all those guys playing. They was playing at a high level, man. I'm gonna say something, man. Why the Lakers gonna miss AD? Because AD can get you a basket. When you need a basket, all you have to do is just go to AD and he can give you a basket. You about to find out, man. Luka Doncic can't give you a basket like Anthony Davis can give you one, man. Davis can just go and give you a basket, no problem. All Anthony Davis was saying, hey, man, we can run this back, man. Let's get a big. Let's get a big. And let's run this thing back, man. Lakers was playing exceptionally well. There was no need for the Lakers to sign Luka Doncic. Rod just went behind AD's back, man. They ain't. I mean, this is some, man. Lakers couldn't get no trades, right? I mean, they didn't. It was like they've been trying to get rid of Austin Reed and Rudy, but decided that we want to keep Austin. We don't want to give Austin up. But you went behind AD to get rid of AD, man. And you're gonna see, man. Like I said, you're gonna see it backfire. Anything to help LeBron. And Lakers was not too far or just getting elite. All they have to do is just get elite defender, Mark Williams, to play alongside with LeBron and AD, and Lakers will win a championship. Lakers already had a team. They already had shooters, you know what I mean, coming in and scoring, playing at a high level. Lakers at one point, they was playing at a high efficiency. But now you about to start seeing things unfold. Like you about to start seeing what Luke is made of, man. Cause Luke gotta have the ball. This much LeBron James gotta have the ball, man. And like I said, man, for them to get rid of AD, man, when AD can give you a bucket, come on, man. This don't make sense.
4 and 5, LeBron 18 points, not pictured. Also, Bronny James at career high. That not the story. Jazz win 131-119. Here's Luka.
I think we can go very far. Obviously, today I felt a little bit rusty. 2 games in after my injury, turnovers, missed free throws. So I got to do way better.
So not what the Lakers wanted in Game 2 to bring in Wendy and David Dennis Jr. And Wendy, I'm going to start with you. Game 2, we hadn't seen Luka play since Christmas before his first game. In your estimation, how did he look in his second game with the Lakers?
Like he said, Rusty, he's also very clearly trying to fit in. I know LeBron wanted him to fit out, but that's not happening so far. He's not showing his normal aggression. And then he got into foul trouble. He had 5 fouls in 23 minutes. Believe it or not, he still doesn't think the referees are giving him his due, even though he's now a Laker. He also had 5 turnovers. It's not too much of a worry about him right now, but the Lakers' interior is a worry. Jackson Hayes, who is their starting center, is going to be their starting center, got hurt a few minutes into this game. And as soon as they brought in Alex Len, who granted signed the day before, they got eviscerated in the middle of this game. The Jazz totally had no fear about going to the basket. They dominated in the paint. And that's going to continue to be the game plan against the Lakers. As much as Luka shines, they're going to have to grapple with that unbalanced roster without the size in the middle.
Look, they ain't got no size in the middle. They got rid of Anthony Davis. Luke is no near Davis. Luke can't give you no defense. He don't give you no down low presence. You can dump the ball to AD and he can give you a bucket. In the left wing, right wing, it doesn't matter. The sad thing is, you don't remember, I told you that all Davis wanted was a center. Big Ticket even said, you know, look, man, all the Lakers needed was a lead center like a Mark Williams, man, to play alongside with Davis and James. Man, Lakers be on their way, man. They already had enough shooters. Everybody already playing at a high level, man. This thing's going to really backfire because Rob did too much. Rob did too much. And if LeBron, if you watch, if LeBron said, I need another playmaker, you had Austin Reed. Austin Reed is one of the best playmakers that Lakers have, man. That's the reason why LeBron was scared to let Reed go. He was thinking about, we got to keep Reed. Right now, Reed's better than Doncic. Reed is better than Luka Doncic right now. Reed is better than Luka Doncic right now. Right now, he can do everything that Luke can do, man. I mean, he might have had a bad game, you know what I mean, last night, but Austin Reeves is a better player than Luka Doncic right now. He fits the Lakers system, man. Now it's gonna take a while for Luka Doncic to adjust. You know what I mean? I mean, like it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy playing the purple and gold, man. And expectation running high when you got to play along with LeBron James. See, Reed played alongside with LeBron, man. He played alongside with LeBron, man. I think what the Lakers messed up, and you guys gonna all see it too. When they messed up, letting Anthony Davis go, man. And that's very too small in size, man. You know. And Rob, I guarantee Rob's gonna go right back to the drawing board and see if we can still re-sign Mark Williams.
Yeah, in terms of the way Luka looked, the Lakers are basically just playing pickup basketball right now. They don't have any plays really established, and he's just going out there and trying to work out some sort of chemistry with a team that was already kind of humming for the last month or so. So we can marvel at the behind-the-back passes and all that stuff, but there were a couple bad passes, at Austin Reeves' feet. The 5 turnovers are notable, and the guy just doesn't have his legs under him quite yet. So the break will help, but really what will help us more reps with this Lakers team, which thankfully for them, they've gotten a nice little cushion with this win streak before he got there, so he can work himself into the offense. I want to see what he looks like when he gets his legs under him and they integrate him more into the scheme with Austin Reeves off the ball and LeBron playing more of a helper role and Luka getting to do what Luka does.
Lakers are franchise record 53-point attempts, 20 of 50. So as Wendy alluded to a second ago, there was really no intimidation for the Lakers inside the paint. Look, it's going to take reps. This is a brand new thing, and Luka comes in a bit rusty, hadn't played in a while. So David, back to you. Let's go big picture with this one. Bad game, bad side.
This is a bad sign for this Lakers team.
There's a driver from a small town in California who walked away with $80,000 after their accident last month.
They got dominated in the paint by Markkanen and Kessler. They were blocking shots. They were scoring.
By Markkanen and Kessler. You know, which the Jazz have two elite defenders, man, that took over the game, man. Lakers didn't have no inside. The Jazz, I'm telling you, when Lakers brought out the moment we seen Jackson Hayes was brought out from the lineup, and the moment the Lakers tried out Alex Lynn, it was horrible. It was horrible. Jazz, you should see how many plays they had on the inbounds. They had lobs. It seemed like lobs after lobs, points after points, points in the paint made a huge difference. Why the Lakers didn't just kept AD?
They were dominating those bigs, and to make matters worse, Jackson Hayes got hurt, and now you had to bring Alex Lynn basically off the airplane. And think about what's going to happen when Jokic and Jaren Jackson, all of them feast on them. This is going to be a problem for the Lakers for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm gonna be paying attention coming out of the break, Matt, to see if they just have to let Luka go a little bit. The ball is not in his hands. He's not holding the ball. He's not sort of directing the offense. He's sort of just catching and passing. That's not who he is. And I know that he wants to fit in with LeBron and with Austin Reeves. It's important to have those guys with the ball too. That's not who they traded for. They traded for a guy where everybody operates around him. That's how he became an MVP level player in Dallas. And it's going to be ripping the Band-Aid off, but I suspect when we get back from the break, you're going to hear a lot of talking about how Luka needs to be more like Luka, even if it's not something he wants to do immediately to fit in with his new team.
Wendy, I want to stay there for a second because what you're saying is that Luka needs to be the go-to guy and the scoring alpha of this team. But to do that, for Luka to be comfortable, you know what that means. That means LeBron is going to have to take a back seat if, in fact, Luka is most comfortable being the guy. Do you believe LeBron is capable of accepting that role?
Absolutely. I don't think LeBron is the issue. I think LeBron will play the role he needs to play. They can balance them out. I honestly believe that the issue is Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, this way the Lakers are playing right now was powered by Austin Reeves. Austin has been awesome since the first of the year. He had a 45-point game last week. His first game with Luka, he had 22 points. He is the guy who needs the ball in his hands. He was he's been part of the big three of the Lakers this year.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Respect is due. Austin Reeves shows that he should have the ball in his hand. See, this can make or break the Lakers. They try Luka out. They're trying to if he can be the vocal point of the Lakers offense. Austin Reeves brings it, man. He's a savage player. He don't care who's on him. He shows that he's one of the Lakers' best playmakers they had in a long time. So this can even make or break LA. I think Lakers need to do what they've been doing that got them where they at. I just really think Luke need to fall back, but just let him get into his rhythm and everything. But you don't want to mess things up. What got you where you at right now? I just really think, man, Austin Reeves is a big piece for the Lakers' success, man. Now, if they do it where they want Luke the vocal point, man, it's probably can mess things up, man. Cause like I said, man, when you put on that purple and gold, expectation run high. This is Luke first. This is his first season playing with LeBron, man. It ain't like he played with LeBron before, man. See, Austin Reed played with LeBron, man. So yeah, it makes sense, man. The chemistry, this Austin Reeves playing the vocal point, playing where he got to have the ball in his hands. Yes, this what got the Lakers where they at right now, man. You don't want to change up too much of what they, what they've been trying to accomplish, what they've been trying to do. I think, letting AD go is it's gonna even break them because they don't have no presence. No, they don't have no inside, no low presence. They don't have no guy that just go out and give them a bucket, man. AD is that guy that can just go out there and get you a bucket.
Seriously, they're a top 5 team in the West because of Austin Reeves. They're going to probably have to diminish the ball in Austin Reeves' hands and put it more in Luka's hands and let Luka operate with the ball, let him have it for the majority of the shot clock and make decisions. LeBron can cut off of it. LeBron can play off of it. LeBron can be a spot-up shooter. LeBron can play in the post. That's where I think the Lakers are headed, with a diminished role for Austin Reeves.
Yeah, all things considered, they go to the break probably feeling pretty good about themselves, the roster they at least have without a big to make a run of the Western Conference as we embark on the second half of the season. A thriller last night, by the way, just down the road, Madison Square Garden between the Hawks and Knicks. Knicks have been playing as good as basketball as anyone in the league. Coming Lakers taking on the Jazz. Jazz have not been good this year. You'd think maybe Lakers.
Talking about the guy that used to be there, it's Luka, and making his second start, which still looks odd. It's going to look odd for a while, I would imagine. Doncic here early on, fakes behind the back, then he told his guys, you got.
We took our brand new software company ListKit, sent 10,000 cold emails per day, and hit $108,000 in monthly recurring revenue in 90 days.
The Lakers are a 500 club away from Crypto.com Arena, 13-13. The tap belongs to LeBron and the Lakers, and here we go. He's a young talent out of Oklahoma, undrafted. Wide open.
This is why I say keep Austin Reed. First play in the game, he gives a bounce pass right to Jackson Hayes in the middle. This is why you keep him. Let's watch this little highlights here.
Just a breakdown defensively. Here's Collins. Little bounce pass. JC had a jumper, gave it away. Back inside. Walker, one bounce. Pops it down over Hachimura. Beautiful. Walker, number 1 in the NBA in field goal percentage at 71%. Hachimura, corner 3, up and in. Tonight, JC glides into front court. He'll try a triple. That's the JC we want. Started that. Jazz down by 3. Clarkson controls the handle against Luka. Inside out. Walker's there. Reverse it. Put it down. Beautiful move.
See that right there? No inside presence. This is what get for letting AD go, man. No defense, no inside presence. Look how many points the Jazz had inside the paint.
Finding Kessler. Ball tapped out.
There's this stupid, simple business model that's starting to go viral on social media, and no, it has nothing to do with drop shipping.
Jazz are grabbing every loose balls, turn them into fast break points, as you see there.
On the other end. That's the unselfishness of it.
Yeah, Rudy been playing really exceptional, man. He's knocking down shots, man. Yeah, he's playing exceptional well.
JC actually lost it. Here's Markin, short shot clock 5. Down to 4, rolls to 3. Inside out it comes, and the rebound pulled down by Luka. Doncic on the lead inside. Jackson Hayes for 2. He is now 2 of his last 22 from downtown. Yeah, he just has to not be short. Doncic with a deep.
See, there's got to be more of that of him, man. There got to be more of that out of Luke.
Walker was there, the Kessler effect. JC stores in the front court. Marketing deep, triple, got it. Up here a 3-pointer. 2 threes for Marketing. The trade was announced and it didn't go through. It's kind of an awkward situation. They're trying to welcome Dalton Connect back into the fold. He's got the triple from the corner and he hits. That'll help. And I think, I think his playing experience has helped him in a lot of ways. The collapse sends the ball on LeBron, was able to scoop that ball out to little by little, improving that 3-point shot. He's up to 21%, talking to threes. A little shake there by Shake Milton. He's got a 5-point quarter clock. Filipowski straddles the 3-point line. Marketing takes that pass, drive, scores on a nice Euro step. And Lowry team. Coach Will Hardy is really trying to put Lowry in a position where he can go downhill. Cutter, Lowry, Marketing, nasty, angry, and the assist to the rookie. Watch it fade away right here. Nobody comes. Playing catch with Reeves. There's that step back. The jumper's away and good. That's his shot. A game. Stolen Reeves. Juzling never saw him coming, and he flies in for his first bucket. Doncic cross court. Milton for 3. Tapped out by Flip, but the Lakers retrieve it. Luka Payne inside, swings it in. Deontay George sets inbound, finds Walker. Jazz down by 2 with the ball. Marketing stops and pops straight away 3.
See, Marketing he caught fire, man. 32 points, man. He was brilliant, man. See, that's why I say, man, that the Lakers don't have any low presence on the interior, man. It's man, look, man, this game here, Lakers ain't had no chance.
Is really on point right now. They're more focused, as Justin said, than a couple of days ago when they were in LA. They're back at home. The defense is rolling. LeBron's trying to change that. With a 9-point first half, LeBron 2 of 3 from downtown. 4-time MVP. Clarkson launches and hits. JC with a flame.
Look, that was like right on Luke. Luke don't play no defense, man. Luke do not play no defense. And you seen right there. You seen right there, man. This is what the Lakers, this is what they get. This is why they're going to know that they miss AD. They get rid of AD and Matt Christie. Lakers was already playing well.
First one's not there, which I thought it was Lowry at the free throw line.
This 7-second trick helped me at the age of 62 eliminate type 2 and toss out my insulin. If I were to die tomorrow, I would want every diabetic.
Answers again. LeBron back to work. Inside pass, missed it. Little hustle by Walker. Goodness, Walker Kessler. Inside pass, lay it up. Tapped it in. 21 points Monday, 3 triples. JC off-balance shot, takes a bounce right out to Reeves. And Hachimura just has a clear path to the rack. Collins, Marketing, and Clarkson. JC looking for more. Here's Keontae, rises up, 3, got it. With 3 on the clock here in the first half. Kyle Filipowski, everybody has collectively been involved in making it tough for the Lakers. Man, that young man is just... 5 assists, 5 points at the half. Drops in his seventh. There's Luka off the wing. And Jackson Hayes are starting center, out for the game with a facial contusion suffered in the second quarter. Mark it in deep, got it.
Sure what reckless thinking.
Continues to work on his conditioning to this playing time has helped him in a big, big way. There's a pass out to Collier. He'll dribble drive inside out. Mark it in, catch, release and free.
And another dime for Isaiah Collier.
JC, little touch on the shoulder. Now Luka puts a left hand on him. How about that behind the back pass? Reeves, three. JC working his magic against Hachimura to the left. Up off the glass.
See, no defense, man. No defense, man. No defense once, so ever. So there you have it, man. Lakers don't play no defense at all. There you have it. I'm out.